What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another news update video for the Division universe, and more specifically, the Division Resurgence. We're going to talk about PvP, shared open world, and more. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But like always, this discussion video started on Twitter, so if you haven't already, follow me at Kamikazevondoom for the latest and greatest news updates, conversations with developers, and official news for anything Division Universe related. And then just a reminder, we just hit over 11.5 million views. We're over 48,000 subs now, and we have just reached over 3,300 followers on Twitter. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and follow me on Twitter for all of these news updates before I make a video. Now, this is the first of the few topics I want to talk about, and this is from the official Division Resurgence Twitter page. Now, this states, the Division Resurgence will feature the Dark Zone and other PvP game modes at launch. Stay tuned for more information. Now, we already know from the developers' interview that they just posted that there will be a open world Dark Zone in the Division Resurgence in New York City, and it is tailor-made for mobile gameplay to help better your experience. So it's going to be a different type of Dark Zone within New York City, and it is going to be PvP. Now, also, they're talking about the game modes. The developers have already stated that there will be two conflict game modes, one being skirmish and the other one being domination. So we're going to get both of those as well. Kind of like what we saw in the Division 2, where we had the Dark Zone, and then we also had conflict with two game modes, and this is the exact same thing. Now, additionally, they did have to publicly say it again, and they said right here, the Division Resurgence will feature the Dark Zone and other PvP game modes at launch, so yeah, there will be PvP modes too. And that's just to reiterate it again. And then if that wasn't enough, if you go to this post right here, Fabrice Navarez, the executive producer at Ubisoft Mobile HQ, that is the dev team behind the Division Resurgence. It is the Ubisoft Mobile HQ, and they are based out of France. And then it shows that they're discussing the Division Resurgence, reimagined for mobile devices from the ground up. And if you click on this and listen to the developer interview, that's where they talk about the multiple specializations. They talk about the Dark Zone, the different PvP game modes we're going to have, how this is completely made for mobile platforms, how this is Division canon, how this is going to start in New York City as a first wave agent. So before all of the events in the Division 1, we're going to be able to see more of that. It's going to be a whole new story with open world New York City with the Dark Zone and different PvP game modes all at launch. However, what I didn't really think about when I read it or heard it, but my buddy Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear did, and he made a video on it. So shout out to Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear. However, I skipped over this part and he doubled down on it, and I actually did not know about this. But they did state, once you go back and listen to the devs carefully, they did state that the open world for New York City will be shared. That means if I'm doing, like, say, an open world activity, like like a control point or an encounter or whatever it is, and you walk past me in the open world, you'll be able to play with me without even being on my team. It's a shared open world. So you're going to be able to see different people in the open world in both PvE and in the Dark Zone. So this is going to be sick. This is a really cool feature that is being introduced in the Division Resurgence, and I think that's probably one of the biggest ticket items that I've seen thus far for this game that is really selling me on playing it. Is that now you can get random people to help you in anything in the game just by playing the game. It's completely open world and it's a shared open world. So now you don't have to run into people at like the base of ops or like a safe house or a settlement and then invite them that way. Now it's just you're walking down the street and all of a sudden you see Bob walking down the street and you're like, hey man, you want to go take out this encounter? Yeah, let's go do it, and then boom, you're good to go. I think this is a really cool feature to introduce into this game, and I really hope that they make this feature for additional, division games in the franchise. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I believe that is it right now for the Division Resurgence. Obviously, they just released more gameplay. If you didn't already check that out, I did a full breakdown of the alpha gameplay that they gave us and also the developer trailer as well. They have just released another developer video, so don't forget, you can check that one out. Let me see, where's that link? I think it's right here. So they released this on the 13th at 2 o'clock. So that was yesterday, about midday. So you can find this one. They talk about everything. It's really cool. And the next thing we're going to talk about after this is probably going to be the new factions, because it's looking really good. And I can't wait to jump in and talk to you guys about it. Now, I'm not a big mobile fan. I don't play any mobile games at all. However, I'm a huge Division fan, and I love the franchise. I think the franchise is amazing. It's unique. There's nothing else like it. And that's what this mobile game is aiming at doing as well. It's going to give us another experience that we've never had before, and it's going to be on mobile. So this is probably going to be something pretty big. I don't know. But regardless, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me at Kamikazevondoom on Twitter. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any other news. The Division 2 is obviously hyping up the Division Mobile as well. So I'm assuming that the closed alpha testing is going to happen fairly soon. And if you have not already registered for the closed alpha testing, please do so at thedivisionresurgence.com, and then you can get your hands on this right away. Now, they already stated that this game will have compatibility for controllers. So think of it this way, right? If I can download the app on Apple, right? That means I can download the app on my iPhone, on my iPad. I could probably download it on my computer as well. And it did state that you can use controllers, so I'm assuming you'll be able to use controllers either through your computer or through your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth from your mobile device or tablet or whatever. Basically, if you can get this app or this game to download on whatever device it is, then you're going to be able to play it on whatever that device is. So if you can get like an emulator to play it on PC, you could do so that way as well. I know that I used my Xbox controller for both Xbox and PC, so that might be the route that I'm going to go on that, but we'll see. I know that my buddy Identity just posted something about a controller that he's used on a mobile game previously. So, check him out and you can check out that controller as well. And yeah, this is actually looking really promising even for a mobile game. And it's going to be a completely new Division experience. So I'm obviously going to at least give it, the old college try. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That is it for your news update. I am Kamikazevondoom. Take care, everyone. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Welcome, Agent, to the Division Resurgence. My name is James, and today I want to show you some exclusive gameplay captured directly on mobile. In The Division Resurgence, we have recreated the original cover shooter gameplay with a whole new story and scope of missions. Our journey today starts in a location that should feel familiar. It's your base of operations. Let's join up with our teammate and start our mission. As we walk out of the base of operations, we get our first glimpse at a New York recreated in your mobile device. The game is totally open world and the city is huge, so we'll be using the minimap tool to identify the task at hand and pinpoint its location. Our route is now highlighted and we are free to roam around, explore or head straight to our destination. After a short walk around the block, we engage with the selected side activity and encounter our first enemies. The Division Resurgence brings new classes to the game, and for this mission my teammate is using the Vanguard specialization, allowing him to spot our targets. As a demolitionist, I'm an explosive expert and have access to the fan favorite seeker mines for a quick and easy takeout. As you can see, specializations or classes enhance the strategic layer to the game, each with its own abilities and choice of skill trees. The interface has been completely adapted to mobile, placing all the controls at your fingertips and customizable to your preferences. This allows you to quickly engage your targets, use skills, and take cover to be as effective as possible during combat. Throughout your exploration of the open world, you will encounter many different factions, each with its unique enemy archetypes and combat styles, some even using drones, which can be really hard to get. Anyway, looting and crafting are key to making sure you've always got the best weapons and gear.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
The time needed for missions, activities and encounters has been reduced, enabling you to game on the go in short bursts. With the Division Resurgence, we want to ensure players can equip a vast array of weapons and gear and tailor their character to their preferred playstyle, or have fun theory crafting the best builds for dealing with various enemies, situations or missions. Here we are going through our latest finds and making sure we are truly invincible. It's time now to head back out to see what the city that never sleeps has in store for us. Thank you for joining us today. Do make sure to register now for a chance to play in the closed alpha. We hope to see you all very soon in the Division Resurgence.